Welcome to the dumbest podcast on your desk. I am Manny McDoucherson, and that is Who Cares?
And I'm Clayton Keg, and I really feel like you misspoke. His new name now is the Douche.
Nope. No, thank you. I did not agree to that. Never will agree to that. No, you know what?
Oh.
I ain't going to say never will agree to that, but yeah, right now, I'm not agreeing to that.
All right, fair enough.
Hey, who's starting?
You.
Oh, I think that's backwards. I thought you said you were.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I was misunderstood.
Yes.
Oh, well,
yes.
you know what? Was Lauryn Hill misunderstood, or was it a miseducation? I don't know. Anyway,
A little of both, really.
all right. So my first headline of the week, which makes this one a what do you call it? Kegemeister?
Headline rips.
Yeah, that's how I feel about what he calls it. Anyway, this comes from the Indie One Hundo. That's not what they call it, but that's what I'm calling it. Story by Harry Fletcher. Is it Fletcher? Fletcher?
It looks like Fletcher to
I
me.
think Harry Fletcher.
Nailed it.
TikToker who cried over reality of first 9-to-5 job gets laid off. Now,
Oops.
I already read this story once. I actually read it twice because I thought it was ridiculous. But come to find out, this is a 2-year-old story. But if you never heard of this before, you new to this, just like this douche right here.
And this keg.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. All right, so TikTok users are reflecting on an update to one of the biggest viral videos of 2023. Like I said, 2 years or 1.5 or whatever the fuck. The woman who cried over the reality of her first 9-to-5 job told followers that she'd been laid off. No kidding. Social media user Brielle, who goes by the username BrielleBelly123. Aww.
Yeah, she's not the queen of a sorority house anywhere.
I'm not sure what that means. Her previously endeared herself to TikTokers by venting about the frustrations that come with entering the world of work for the first time. Dude, this story gets even more interesting. Brielle was overcome with emotion when she spoke about the sheer amount of time she spent commuting and her experiences in her first job since graduating at the age of 21. Now, the fact that this is her, what they keep saying is her first job, which I'm assuming is first job after college, is still quite disturbing.
Although I still don't. I don't think that maybe. I wouldn't find it unrealistic if this was, in fact, her actual first job ever.
I know I had that same thought when I was reading this.
And I don't know why I struggled to get to that point that I had in my head the whole time, but.
All right. She said, while holding back tears at the time, I know I'm probably just being so dramatic and annoying. I think, let's see, so less than a month ago, at the time of this recording, Valentine's Day was around. I'm pretty sure Cupid could get complete bullseyes from dramatic and annoying on this. But whatever. But completing the quote, this is my first job. Like my first 9-to-5 job after college. Okay.
So I guess that did narrow that down.
Yeah. Brielle added, I'm in person and I'm commuting in the city, and it takes me fucking forever to get there.
Holmes.
Yeah, I think this story takes place in like Washington or like
adding the Holmes after that would have been great.
Yeah, I think it takes place in like Seattle or somewhere like that. I'm drawing a blank. I don't have time to do anything really. I mean, I think you have plenty of time. I want to shower, eat my dinner, go to sleep. Really, you can do all of those things from a 9-to-5 job. I don't have time or energy to cook my dinner either. Oh, wait a minute. You know, there are places, you know, that you can buy pre-cooked meals and, you know, be able to, you know, buy completely, you know, cooked meals. So, you know, there's that.
And they will deliver.
That was back in October. I'm assuming October of 2023 or 20 or whatever.
That makes sense.
Now
Correct.
Brielle has updated her followers and said she has now lost her job. Aww. Brielle says she had been let go from her position at a startup as they didn't have the workload or the bandwidth to keep her on. Writing in a statement via Business Insider or whatever the fuck, Brielle made it clear that there were no hard feelings about the decision. So, which makes me wonder, the fuck are you complaining about?
Oh, right.
She also said that her boss had told her she'd done a good job during her time with the company. So, yet again, the fuck you complaining about?
I feel like that's what bosses say to cute chicks they have to fire.
I mean,
I don't even know. Well,
Yeah,
she's somebody's type.
tone down that makeup, girl.
She's somebody's type, that's for sure.
I mean, the nose isn't bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah, like lips are nice. You keep her mouth closed.
She looked like she was gasping for air there.
Yeah, this article was first published on December 22nd of 2023. So, yeah, I've never heard this story before.
No, you either.
And if we did talk about this on the podcast, I think it's a good time to bring it back up again. And,
well, if we did, we both forgot. So there's that.
Yeah. Y'all. There's the halt. There is the halt.
Oh, man.
There's a lot of halt without y'all.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Y'all. Yup. Boom, 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 boom. Get a job. Na, shana, na, bottom.
Now, here's the funny thing about that, because here's a 5-year-old that did get a job. Police are searching for a 5-year-old robbery suspect. And yes, I did read that right.
Actually, what it was is that the the 5-year-old took the shavings of somebody's coin purse.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, here's a story you do not hear every day.
Like a 5-year-old with a fucking straight razor next to your coin purse.
When thinking of serious crimes such as theft, that's a typo on their part, not mine. You often imagine an adult committing them, or at least I do. However, in this instance, the culprit is younger, much younger. Police are currently searching for a 5-year-old robbery suspect.
Call me now for your free reading.
Whoa!
Miss Cleo could probably help. Miss Cleo probably could have helped.
What? Hell no. Yep.
Arlington police got the surprise of their lives when a store clerk called them about a store robbery. The robbery itself was not surprising. I guess they get robbed a lot, apparently, from this wording. However, the culprits who committed were Taste of Country. What?
However, the culprits who committed it were.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Wow.
The culprits who committed it were surprising.
Yeah, definitely. Oof. Taste the Country shares that the thieves were a group of teenagers and a 5-year-old child.
What?
So, I love how the headline makes it seem like that's the only person involved with this 5-year-old. And then you find out there was more people involved.
But we got to get this 5-year-old though.
Oh yeah. He sounds dangerous.
Top priority that we got. We got to get this 5-year-old. We got to make sure that this 5-year-old isn't a 40-year-old little person. I know I went there, but I started thinking of Bad Santa and something. No, it was like a 40-year-old little person playing an elf or some shit. No, wasn't there a movie where there was a little person playing like a murderer or some shit? No, like a little person was
no.
like a murderer that was playing a baby or some shit. Or am I thinking a cartoon?
No, you might
feel
be
like
thinking
this
of a
is a movie.
cartoon, but there was a movie similar to that was actually based on true story, where there was an orphan girl who looked like a young child, but who was actually a grown adult, and a family adopted her. She killed them, and blah blah blah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yada
there's
yada
that.
yada yada. And
Yeah.
then we never talked about it again.
Yeah, well, because yeah, we haven't actually talked about it at all. I know up until now.
Yada yada yada.
That is right. Someone who is in kindergarten or who is kindergarten age was involved in stealing of goods from the store. Now, this right here, maybe
Penny
this kid-
candy. Which how much is penny candy now? 10 cents?
Well, it's probably $1 now.
Nah, not penny candy because I mean, dude, if you're getting a Snickers for like $1.50, $1.75, there's no way in hell a penny candy is $1.
Well, it's definitely not a penny.
What part of 10 cents did?
I know, man. I'm just
Moving on.
I'm just talking
Just moving on.
But I can see this kid was just an accessory at this point. Well, I don't know. It might get into it. I don't know. So maybe I'll just wait. WSA 9 shares that on Saturday, February 15th, around 7:38 p.m., police were called to the 1200 block of South Hayes Street for a robbery. Once their employees explained the shocking details of what happened, the employees shared that 7 children entered the store and began shoving. Oh, God damn it.
Nobody told you to
Shoving
stop
merchandise into their pockets. 2 of the teens got away before they realized what was happening.
And
However,
left the 5-year-old there. Hey, you're on your own, buddy.
Told you to run. You didn't. We're out.
Baby kids.
Upon arrest, the kids just dropping 2 more kids real quick.
with a 9 on the right hand and a 45 on the left side.
Oh my God. However, upon discovering that the young kids were stealing, the employee confronted the remaining 5 in the group.
Huh, no kidding.
Unfortunately, that did not end well. The children collectively shoved the employee and ran out of the store.
Get your ass up.
We ain't no basic bit. When the employee attempted to chase them, they threw a drink at him
Sucker.
and successfully escaped.
Bye.
The most shocking part was the ages of these thieves. 6 of the 7 between the age of 12 to 14.
Huh.
Yeah. And the last child was only 5 years old.
Just fucking waddling like a goddamn penguin the whole fucking way.
They gave that kid a dumb sucker and said, blink twice if they're harming you. And he just got the sucker, was like, thanks, and just walked away.
Bye.
Yeah, right.
See you later, buddy.
That's a hardcore 5-year-old.
Oh, that's a hard 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Not core. That's a hard 5-year-old.
He's lived a fucking life. I never thought I would see a 5-year-old robbery suspect and one who was so actively involved in the crime. I'll take all your dumb suckers, motherfucker. I am sure upon hearing this, you have questions.
Huh. No kidding.
I think we know some answers, that's for sure.
Dot.
If you are like me, you have many questions. However, a common one is what happened to this 5-year-old robbery suspect or any of these young children when they are caught. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, when they're caught. First and foremost, those who are under 18 years of age are not tried as an adult.
In whatever state the fuck this
Well,
is.
hell, I feel like there's limits to that.
Bring them to Indiana.
They'll charge anybody as an adult around
12,
here.
12 years old. Oh, that 5-year-old is going to be in juvie until 18.
Oh, yeah. And then even then they'll be like, let's revisit this case.
Dude, could you imagine that 5-year-old just being seen on the camera, just running away from a liquor store with a Cabbage Patch fucking doll, just like,
Doll just dragging along.
no, just like have it like right next to the chest,
like you just hugging that bitch. yeah, that would be
fucking
great.
monster in hand.
As he's running, just spilling the shit out of that whole can.
It's like, why did I open it? Like, y'all should have told me not to. Well, you should have known better. Crack that motherfucker with somebody's head. Fuck out of here. You know I'm just a baby nigga.
13-year-old just flopping around on the ground.
We told you that baby was hardcore. Tried to let you.
One hard 5-year-old.
Tried to let you know.
But again, I don't agree with and if you're below 18, you're not getting tried as an adult. That's definitely changed.
It's not in that state, whatever the fuck state that is.
While the justice system wants them to be held responsible and punished for their actions,
Hell yeah.
they recognize the difference between a child and an adult committing a crime.
Well,
Well, they didn't when I was a kid, I'll tell you that. Children are not always aware of the outcomes of their choices.
well.
I agree with that well. And they are not finished developing yet.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, but that still only accounts for so much of your accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Therefore, do
Smear it all
not.
around like a poop stain.
They're all little anyway.
Yep. Smear them around.
Therefore, do not always make the best judgment calls.
What?
However, is there still a difference between this 5-year-old robbery suspect and their older friends?
Well, I mean, that really depends on, how much this 5-year-old was, involved. But
Yeah, and I still kind of agree with that question. I mean, the kid's 5 years old. Yeah. All right. Fine Law shares the details about a minor's age is defined. About how a minor's age is defined. Jesus.
Well, yeah. Well, at this point, what is it like? I mean, of course, there is no video with this, but yeah, it really all depends on like how much the older kids was just egging on this 5-year-old. If you just see like a 14-year-old just telling this 5-year-old to push over a fucking rack of motherfucking Doritos, they're just like, yeah, just knock that over, and like that 5-year-old's like, yeah, just knock it over, and that you see that 5-year-old knock it over, then obviously that 5-year-old should not be completely liable for the actions. But then at the same time, it should, I would say, at least there should be some, I wouldn't say community service, but there should be some church time logged in for this fucking child, where this child has to spend a certain amount of hours in fucking church. And, like whatnot per week. I mean, granted, that's going to be hard on the parents or whatnot, but if the parents are really in with their church, it's like, yo, this kid don't need to completely believe in Jesus, but at some point this kid needs to learn right and fucking wrong, and the right pastor can help that.
Well, parents can also help that. And on top of that,
Didn't even take a sip.
That's exactly what I'd say if I spit it all back in there too.
Except I didn't. I mean, if I can do that if you want me to.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
See, now I forgot where I was going with this.
Spit it all around like a poop stand.
You know, though, this whole thing, I keep thinking and picturing all these other kids. They'd like drag their younger brother out or whatever. Then they decide to steal a bunch of shit. Then they all dip out. They're like, just leave him. It'll be funny. And they just dip out on this 5-year-old. And the 5-year-old actually didn't do shit, but get left there. And then gets charged with this shit.
Smash mob? Is that what they call that shit now?
Maybe.
Well, whatever it is, where normally it's like 20 or 30 people that are roam into a gas station and then just start stealing shit and just like smashing fucking shit up and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it makes it hard to kind of like find them because it's so many people at once and whatnot.
Right, yeah. Yeah, something similar to that, but they just leave the 5-year-old to take the blame because, they're assholes. At any rate.
Well, as long, that one 14-year-old male teenager got that Playboy. After that, he just said, "I got my Playboy and my Doritos and my 2-liter of Mountain Dew. I'm good to go."
I was gonna say Mountain Dew, to be honest with you. It just seemed more fitting.
At first, I wanted to say Hawaiian Punch, but 14 years old, that Mountain Dew was going to keep him up at 2 o'clock in the morning to play.
Spanking that monkey to that Playboy he just stole.
League of Legends and motherfucking Black Ops 6. Because guaranteed he motherfucking talked to his mom into spending damn near $1,200 and getting him a fucking tight ass motherfucking gaming computer when he's got an Xbox motherfucking Series X in his room that he don't even play.
So as I already specified, the fine law shares the details about how a minor's age is defined. They share that under English common law courts,
we're not in English.
Well, could not process children under 7.
You thought.
However, Holmes, as of 2023, 24 states have no minimum age for arresting a juvenile.
That 2-month-old took my wallet. Man, for real. How do you think that 2-month-old got my wallet? Did you hand it?
Ma'am, please walk away from the stroller. I have to take him in.
Wow. I told you that 2-month-old took my wallet. Like I was just waving it at him and he just took it from me. I wasn't trying to give it to that 2-month-old. What the fuck?
Although 2-month-olds now probably already know how to fucking get into a bank account digitally, so they come out knowing computer knowledge.
Put it on the board?
Put it on the board.
No.
Wow.
Put you on the board.
According to Virginia law,
oops,
no juvenile younger than 11 years of age shall be placed in secure detention.
You thought.
Unless such juvenile is alleged to have committed one or more of the delinquent acts enumerated in subsection B or C of whatever that is, 16.1-269.1.
I'm pretty sure it's like statute or something.
Yeah, I think so too.
Man, dude, you're the one. You've been in the fucking criminal system more than I fucking have. You should know what the fuck that shit means.
I don't know what that means.
Basic bit.
If the juvenile has committed one of those crimes, then things could change.
What?
the juvenile will be just surprised.
One, even though it says right there have committed one or more, but then right there it just says one.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The document continues. When a juvenile is placed in secure detention, the detention order shall state the offense for which the juvenile is being detained, and to the extent practicable, Practicable. Wow.
Oh, you had it right the first time.
I did actually. Wow. Other pending and previous charges. Typically, the aim of the juvenile justice system is to rehabilitate the child rather than punish them. Although, that's still two in the same.
Is it though?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. It is. I cannot imagine what they have in mind for these children, in particular the 5-year-old. What happened to this poor baby that they learned how to rob a store before learning how to read or tie their shoes?
Well, that's children and people in the fucking justice system for fucking money. That's all that is.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, get them in there early, get them used to it, because this is gonna be the rest of your life, little nigga.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely probably a situation where these kids.
No, you're already having a hard enough time fucking reading.
You know, it's terrible though to see something like this happen, and
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's awesome because more people are losing their jobs, and then the more people that lose their jobs, the more that they are going to get on unemployment. The more people that get on unemployment, the more that is going to end up being a tax on the government. The more that is going to be a tax on the government, the more fucked up it's going to be for everybody.
Yeah.
And you know what? Hey, I just hope that all the government workers who was not expecting to do this will like their new jobs at Walmart, Meijer, Target,
Burger King.
Yeah, and the other other places that none of us want to work.
Well, I'll tell you this though. Another thing that
You ain't gonna tell me shit.
Oh man. Yeah, actually, I probably won't, because now I just forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so restart. Yeah. Show ass up. Show ass up.
Yeah. So what else you got?
What else do you got?
Wait, don't you restart that video?
What video? What video?
The one we're supposed to be recording.
No, I'm supposed to restart it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that's what. That's what that was.
There it is. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, okay.
Hey. Yep.
So then I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
Bang up job, buddy.
Is it a bang up job? I'm asking a question. Is it?
Yeah. It's better than Carlitos for sure.
Well, I don't know what Carlito's banging.
Wow. You know.
Is that something I'm supposed to know? All right, so a Las Vegas woman. Oh wait, where did this come from? This comes from The Mirror.
I didn't even say where my last.
Well, that's
story
because that's what you do. This comes from The Mirror by Amelia Randall. The headline goes: Las Vegas woman had 153 videos of her sexually abusing pet dog.
Okay. It took a second to register.
Yeah, it did.
She was fucking the family dog.
Well, I'm not sure if this dog is part of the family, but we'll get into it.
Okay, it does say pet dog. I thought it said family dog. Effort. Okay, yeah, still, yeah. All right.
Are you ready?
Well,
No,
absolutely not. But let's do it.
All right. A Las Vegas woman was arrested after police discovered she had created 153 bestiality videos, which appeared to have been recorded with her pet dog.
And apparently, I'm going to assume she was making money on this.
Let's get into it.
All right.
Brenda Montgomery, 30, pleaded guilty to one gross misdemeanor count of bestiality and one felony count of possessing child sex abuse material as per court records, first obtained by KLAS. Montgomery's arrest took place on May 21st, 2024, when Las Vegas Metro Police found the numerous disgusting videos featuring her with a dog. Nothing?
She's like, is that a Labrador?
Well. Oh, a Labrador dick retriever? Got to retrieve it from her vagina? Authorities noted that 5 of these videos showed either her full or partial face, with some being duplicates. Okay. After posting a $15,000 bond through a bond company, Montgomery was released on June 1st. Hey, that's right around my birthday.
Hey.
Aw, look at her. Like, I mean,
Dog lover.
yeah, ain't no shit. I mean, like, she's like pretty. I mean, you gotta. I mean, a dog.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, like, I mean, is it? Like, it just says pet dog. Is it her dog? She was just like lonely, just needed that cock. Couldn't afford a Sibian or something. I mean, hey, you know what? Instead of going with the pet dog, get a Tracy's dog. Yeah, ladies, get you a Tracy's dog.
She's like, I don't need a vibrator. I got a Doberman.
Like, nah, that Doberman can just get put right into that kennel. But what you know you can get? You can get you a Tracy's dog. Like, no man or dog is worth a Tracy's dog. All right, the investigation into Montgomery started back in 2021. Oh, Jesus, I forgot that part.
Oh.
Following a tip-off from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Wow. Accusing her of sharing child abuse media on Snapchat. Wow. As reported by The Independent. When questioned, Montgomery initially denied downloading the illegal material she saw on the Telegram channel. What? Claiming her phone automatically downloaded the videos.
I don't think that's true.
Well,
I'm sure you could set something up like that, but there's
sometimes it depends on the link. Where when you hit the link, it's an automatic download, because that has happened. I mean, that hasn't happened to me it has happened to me with an obscene piece of material, but nothing that was like child or pornography related.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was really interesting seeing that guy get his face fucking smashed open and like completely.
I do remember that one. I do remember you showing me that.
Yeah,
that was brutal.
That was one of them links years ago where as soon as you hit it, it was just an automatic download, and then you was watching it. You didn't really realize you had it until you was paying attention.
That was so fucking brutal.
A Telegram channel, but if it's a Telegram channel, why would it automatically download it? Okay.
Yeah, that's what. As soon as you said Telegram, that was what made me.
It's like, BBC America is downloading pornographic content, even though it is the British Broadcasting Channel America.
Come check out this big black cock
on the British Broadcasting Channel America. Brennan stated she accessed Telegram with her iPhone 12. Oh, wow, going old tech.
Yeah.
That now might hold just a little bit of weight. And when she first started to use Telegram and WhatsApp, the programs automatically downloaded the media she viewed on the apps and saved to her phone, according to the arrest report. In a shocking turn of events, Montgomery confessed to sending 3 videos that depicted child sex abuse via Snapchat as part of a role play conversation. That's not good. That's not helping your case in any way.
She's just like, we were playing D&D. Why was he naked? He
with
was
the child.
He was an elf with a baby?
Initially, she was slapped with 5 felony charges and a gross misdemeanor. She could face up to 7 years in prison and a hefty fine of $7,000 when sentenced on May 12th. As part of her plea deal, she will also be required to register as an animal sex offender.
Maybe.
It's a sex offender.
But is she going to be banned? But yeah, it is. Is she going to be banned from adopting a pet as well?
Oh wait, that's a dog.
It
is unclear if this dog Piper is one Montgomery abused.
There we go. That slightly answers that.
That is
possible victim there.
During an interview with the police, Montgomery allegedly admitted to engaging in sexual activities with her dog, but denied forcing it into anything, according to the arrest report. On her Facebook page, Montgomery frequently posted pictures and videos of a dog named Piper, though it remains unclear if this is the same dog she confessed to abusing.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I mean, honestly, just her fucking dogs to begin with was a huge fucked up situation. But then to find out about the child abuse videos, that's... Wow. Wow, that took a turn I did not expect.
Well, you know, a wise man once said, even Brina Montgomery no Red Rocket.
She looked like a red rocket.
True. With that fucking hair? Yeah.
Yeah. No, this, I mean, she's cute, man. I don't know why you think you have to go to that.
More of a, like, Auburn-ish or something like that.
Yeah,
but
state of red.
All right. In the post dated February 24 of last year, Montgomery announced that she could no longer provide the care and attention her dog deserved, without giving any specific reasons. Although it saddens me, I realize now it is the best chance for both of us. Now new beginnings will bring immense joy and success, especially for dearest Piper, she wrote, seeking help to find a new home for her pet. However, after her arrest became public in June 2024...
Every time you do that, I just want to say, Holmes.
Her post was inundated with negative comments. According to her social media profiles, she previously owned a bulldog, and worked at a cannabis dispensary near North Las Vegas, North LV.
Oh, wow.
Hey, what team is near there?
Wait, where?
LV, dude.
Las Vegas, yeah, that's the Raiders' home. Yep, I know.
Oh, wow. Couldn't even answer a simple question. And there she blows. Well, she definitely blew a dog.
And apparently some children.
Well, allegedly blew a dog. I mean, it just says abuse. So
yeah, so
abuse can you know.
So even with the videos, it does say abuse videos. So maybe she was just watching some fucked up shit on the dark web or something. I mean, it didn't specify she was the one personally abusing them. As far as the children go, dogs. I mean, I think that's a given.
All right.
At any rate,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I knew you were gonna like that.
No, I didn't. But you just wanted me to.
I knew you weren't gonna.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me do my next short one,
okay,
and then you can do your douche.
Oh, all right, yeah. Then we'll just do that. Then okay,
yeah, because we are about that point. We're coming up on 40.
All right.
And I do want to definitely get into something that's Indiana related, and
well, even the douche is Indiana related.
All right, great. Then we can do back-to-back Indiana related content, not India related. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing some India RE related, content, because the last time I seen her, she was foreign, and I don't see why she still wouldn't be foreign today, as long as she didn't get as skinny as Ariana Grande. Like Ariana Grande, eat a cheeseburger. well, I don't know about a cheeseburger, but at least eat a grilled chicken sandwich or something.
I mean, I did see she was battling cancer, though, Ariana Grande.
What?
Yeah.
Another reason to now smoke some weed and eat a grilled chicken sandwich.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that, now she probably would be in a better position, too, than before.
To smoke some weed and eat a grilled chicken sandwich?
Yeah, well, she's not on chemo anymore, so.
So she was on chemo during the wicked shit?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good reason to smoke weed and attempt to eat a grilled chicken sandwich. I know what the fuck I'm saying. Jesus. All right. So I know we've talked about this one before, but this particular story comes from Wayne 15. by Andy
Thanks,
Koval.
Wayne.
Yeah, get it all out.
Wow.
What?
I was not expecting it to go on that long.
Well, sometimes a little help, helps. Well, then that happens. So, wait, get a little wobber.
One for the doctor.
Well, a little wobber.
Yeah, man. It's still one for the doctor. It still counts.
That was 2 for the doctor.
I can't count.
Dick. All right. So, a video went viral. Let's see. So this, we're recording this March. This is March, right? Yes.
This is
Yes.
March 1st, as of this recording, yes.
You could just never give me a yes or no answer to anything, right?
Right.
So you just can't answer anything, right? Huh?
Correct.
Is it?
Yes.
Come
Sir.
in.
Sir.
Yes. So, there was a viral video through the month of February where there was this SUV riding down or driving down the interstate 8094. I mean, like I have the video here. You won't be able to see it, but we're not gonna watch it because it's quite disturbing.
Yeah, I actually have seen it, and it is.
But this is an update to the initial story that the dog that was seen riding in said unsecured kennel along Indiana Expressway is now recovering.
There you go.
There's also been a second update from the moment that I have gotten this. Coming to find out, the dog it does have some health problems, but from the what I'm trying to say here. All right, so from the reading of this, the dog is doing way better. So before I even get into this, the way the initial story goes, the dog was in a kennel that was in an open air trailer, like a type of trailer that someone would strap down like a motorcycle, a small car, or like 4-wheelers or something on, in a kennel in this trailer that was completely unsecured. When I say unsecured, every time this trailer hit a bump on this expressway, this dog was like floating in the kennel as the kennel was floating above the trailer as it was riding down the expressway.
And it's got the low-cut rails with just the back gate that drops down so you could drive a car or a motorcycle up onto this bed.
Yeah, so the
trailer.
Yeah, so the kennel was literally up against the gate long ways. And when I say long ways, it was like north-south on the trailer, not east-west. And which makes even less fucking goddamn sense. Oh, also, this was happening in the middle of February in northwest Indiana, where it's similar to Chicago, where it gets cold out here.
Oh, yeah. Snow possibility every day in February.
All right, so let's get into it. Let's see. A dog is on the mend after a viral video in northwest Indiana showed him riding in an unsecured kennel on a trailer. Ryan Jackson of Hammond, Good Samaritan, was getting on 8094 westbound around 11:45 in the morning near Calumet Avenue and got behind a black SUV hauling a trailer. He quickly noticed the SUV wasn't pulling a piece of equipment or goods, but a shivering dog in a crate. Jackson was first astonished at the sight, which I'm pretty sure we all would be.
Oh yeah, I would have been like, "What the fuck, dude?"
And if it was me, I have had a dash cam in my vehicle, and that would have been something where I would have just turned my dash cam just to record everything as I was driving.
Yeah, I could see you following them for a while just to record for a bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Are they like so Jackson says, are they getting on the highway for real? I thought his thought was, man, this is crazy. His next instinct was to document it for awareness and potentially for law enforcement after realizing the dog's cage was not strapped to the trailer. And we're now seeing a picture of the shivering dog just leaning up against the
It looks like a golden retriever.
You know, it almost does.
Yeah.
The picture is pretty blurred, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
All right. It was a low trailer, and the dog looked scared, as
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure any dog would.
Oh, I'm sure the dog was definitely scared.
As it approached the semi, it looked very freaked out, understandably.
Mm-hmm.
In part of the video, the dog appears uncomfortable as it is slightly lifted into the air while the SUV goes over a bump.
Damn.
It was 28 degrees out, and I was going about 70 to 80 miles an hour,
Ooh.
and they were going a little faster than that.
And believe me, that air hitting you at that speed alone is freezing.
And that's like being on a motorcycle, just like well, I wouldn't even say completely naked. I would say you would be on a motorcycle and in gloves, a sweater and a hoodie, sweatpants, and just a regular hat, nothing covering your face.
Yeah.
And just being on a motorcycle going 70, 80 miles an hour.
And
now
expecting to be fine from it.
Yeah, now your entire body ain't going to be completely cold or completely like freezing the entire time, but you are going to be constantly feeling that shit.
And take it for somebody who has rode on a two-wheeled vehicle in winter, that wind hitting you and at 28 degrees, that shit's hitting you like a spike of freezing cold. Like, no joke, that shit just hurts while it's hitting your face. It's so cold.
Did you feel my spike? Hell yeah. Jackson admitted he couldn't really see inside the SUV due to tinted windows, but noticed there was a driver and passenger. He believes they noticed he was filming because they swiftly exited the interstate. Excuse me. I actually don't. Jackson kept driving and called the authorities. ISP, a.k.a. Indiana State Police, responded. The exact details on how long the dog, a male, was found by ISP are not known at the time, but they put out a happier update regarding the dog. Jackson was told an off-duty canine handler learned about the situation and showed up to the scene. ISP released a video showing the dog warming up to the handler with the power of treats. I mean, treats will get... Like, some kind of food will almost get any dog to love.
Yeah, and see, in that picture there, it did not look like a golden retriever. But in the one picture in the cage, it kind of did look like a short-haired golden retriever.
ISP said that the dog is being held at a safe, undisclosed location and will be receiving treatment. A detective was able to locate the dog at a home in Gary after reviewing the video. The dog appeared to have been abandoned near a residence where the owner of the suspect vehicle had previously resided. With the assistance of an ISP canine handler who was off duty but in the area, they were able to gain the dog's trust and secure the dog. Authorities said they were able to identify the dog's owner and speak with him. Charges for the offense of cruelty to an animal, Class A misdemeanor, have since been submitted to the local prosecutor's office against the 37-year-old. ISP noted that the man is not in custody and has not been formally charged and never got the person's name either. All right. Picture. The dog is currently being housed in a foster home and is receiving much needed attention. Jackson's hopes the video is an eye-opener, this is beyond an eye-opener.
Oh, dude, yeah,
I mean, this is something
so brutal.
I mean, this is something that shouldn't happen. This is, dude, you know what's next after this, and I hate to say it, and I know we're going to see it. This is going to be somebody in the winter strapping their fucking stroller to a fucking trailer like this, or strapping their motherfucking car seat to a fucking trailer like this. Or some like, and like they're gonna be like, well, I strapped it down to the trailer. At least I didn't just leave it, like leave my baby just like not strapped down like that dog was, and gonna think that that's okay.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that's already been a thing that was probably not talked about because of the brutality of it.
Yeah, you know, shit.
You know what I mean? So
No.
it would not surprise me.
Right now, it's just probably something that hasn't happened near here.
Yeah.
It's probably more. I feel like it's more of a southern thing. All right, the video is an eye opener and wants the dog to get a better life. Of course.
Yeah.
He said customers have been calling his business nonstop trying to adopt the dog after he posted the video, which, yeah, well, I guess that. Now, I'm assuming he works for an adoption agency, or he.
Yeah, but even then, like even after that video and everything, you know they're gonna be super strict with who's allowed to adopt that dog after what they, saved him from.
Yeah. A key point for me is that not everyone in the world has common sense.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Look at this motherfucker right here. If someone is in a similar situation where they don't know if they can or can't do it, hopefully it's an eye opener. Yeah, tell that same thing to this fucking guy right here.
I can figure it out.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see come March 30th.
Hey, that's 29th.
I know
No.
what I meant.
I see what you're doing.
Yep.
After I said that, I was like, oh, I got it.
Yep.
Now.
We'll see March 30th. All right.
And, wait, is it this one, I think?
Yes.
So, we have...
At any rate,
Here's to the losers, bless them all.
We do have a local douche of the week this week. And I stupidly forgot to do this like a jackass.
oh my God.
It's going to take 1 second.
Yeah, seconds up.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. All right.
So much for 1 second.
So,
The
douche of the week this week is David.
Manny McDoucherson for being friends with the keg.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
David Israel Cruz, who is a 38-year-old Puerto Rican pedophile.
Wow.
Yes. Now, this is a pretty fresh crime, and it's a crime that hit home. Definitely, it's a huge family thing. And in fact,
Huge.
at this
It's
point...
fucking huge.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
It's so huge. We're going to have to restart the video for a third time. It's so huge.
I don't know about all that.
It's huge.
Oh, no.
It's like that big. It's like you see that? It's like that.
Yeah, I don't even like this joke for this one, to be honest. No, it has affected the Keggs family, and it's affected people very close to the Keggs family.
I think
more directly, more firmly than.
Well, you know where this should get inserted and just spun around.
Oh, I do know where.
Oh,
and,
yeah. I can think of two places.
I could think of both of them as well,
Oh,
and
yeah.
probably would if I had the opportunity.
I mean,
but
there's always a possibility with time travel.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
And it makes me now more than ever want to try to go back into learning how to do time travel. Figuring it out.
Watch Time Cop.
But our hearts do go out to the victims and the family that is, part of this family. But apparently he's got at least 2 victims that we 100% know of. I do not know at this point of this recording if there is a warrant out for him yet. But I do know police files or, police, whatever, they filed the complaint. They've been through all the channels. I'm not going to say that he probably doesn't have any more victims than just the 2, because just from the way everything sounds, it to me sounds like it could be more than just the 2 that we know of. And either way, the guy goes mostly by D. If you guys, run across him, just be aware. Just be aware. That's about all I have on this douche of the week. You know, it's not like I went out of my way to hang out with this guy. I do know him personally. I have had conversations with him.
I mean, is he in jail?
As far as I know, no, not yet. No.
Oh, so this is a person that's out there in the world.
Absolutely out there walking around, doing whatever right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I feel like this is thanks for bringing me down.
And you knew the severity to an extent. I did bring this to you a little bit more in depth.
Yeah.
So you knew it was gonna get down, and you knew it was gonna be bad. And no, the man is absolutely an appalling person for sure.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna
call that an episode.
No, I think I'm gonna do one more to try to lighten it up just a little bit.
Please do. You know what? Yes,
Jesus Christ.
Please do, because yes, absolutely. Just know he's out there, and we need to catch him. We need to get this done.
All right. So before I end this video, do you have a nickname or do you have his full name?
Okay, he goes by the name D. And God dang it, I was just in here.
Oh no, it's all right. We still got another minute before I have to stop this.
He usually goes mostly by the name D.
Okay.
His full name is David Israel Cruz, and he is 38. He is a Puerto Rican man. This is the kind of guy that likes to look good everywhere he goes. It's almost like a Diddy situation with him.
All right, so all my Puerto Ricans out there, like for real, say something. I know how y'all Puerto Ricans feel about other Puerto Ricans bringing the Puerto Rican name down. So
no, and this is way down for anybody's name to be drug into for sure. This is serious shit, and not something that I'm cool with.
Right. All right. Pause.
Man, I'll be honest. I think that was the hardest douche of the week we've ever had in our history of douche of the week.
Check 1, 2. Wow, that was weird.
Yeah.
I was going do.
You know what's weird is I didn't hear that, but as soon as I said something, I heard it. It was weird.
I thought it was just me. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get something a little
please, because
lighthearted here.
That was brutal, but I felt it was necessary.
Yeah. So even though this one is brutal, but just the whole concept of it is what makes it funny. So this story comes from Law and Crime, a Dan Abrams production, whatever the fuck that means. This story is by Jerry Lambre. Yeah, I think it's time for dinner. Yeah, which
I still need to do the same.
Yeah, I know. I was still trying to wonder how you were planning on working that out. Yeah, I know.
No idea.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know. I was thinking about that probably way before you did.
You ever had to suck dick for dinner? I might have to.
Hey, you know what?
We can work something out.
No, the Mosley Motel is not far from here. You might be able to work that shit out at that motherfucker. Go suck until your sucking's fucking done sucking, nigga. You a grown ass man. I can't tell you not to.
Oh, this motherfucker.
All right, so this headline goes, woman who killed elderly roommate poured Diet Mountain Dew all over her body and hair trying to interfere with police getting her DNA. Learns her fate.
I bet. And she's learning it as she's sitting in the cell.
No, she's actually been through the whole process and everything. She's been sentenced and all that good stuff.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yes. So so we're getting this after it all went down. All right. So a 37-year-old woman in Florida, go figure.
Shocking.
Will spend several decades behind bars for killing her 79-year-old roommate, beating and stabbing him to death in the home they shared, then dousing herself in Diet Mountain Dew in an attempt to thwart police from collecting DNA evidence while being interviewed by police.
You know where she messed up? She didn't throw no Mentos on herself. That would have really fucked everything up for everybody.
Well, we don't know whether or not if she actually had them in her pockets. Volusia County Circuit Court Judge lay our case on ordered Nicole Max to serve
Now, that's a fucking name.
Yep. To serve a sentence of 35 years in a state correctional facility for the 2023 slaying of Michael Sarasoli. Court documents reviewed by Lake County Crime Show. Or Lake and Crime Show. Lake County.
Habit. That is wow.
All right, so Max was arrested in July 2023 and charged with one count of first-degree murder, or no, it was Mordor.
Rick and murder.
No, I was going to do the Shadows of Mordor.
Oh yeah.
Like Max was arrested in July 2023 and charged with one count of first-degree Shadows of Mordor. One count of tampering with evidence and one count of resisting arrest with violence for killing Sarasoli. She pleaded no contest to the lesser crime of second-degree murder, as well as one count each resisting with violence, arson of a dwelling, and tampering with physical evidence.
Which she played. Go figure it out.
She played Go Fish.
Yeah, she did.
Wow. Previously, all right. So we'll get right into the Shadows of Mordor.
Yeah.
Or Shadows of Mordor. I need to work on that.
It was close. It was good.
Shadow. All right. The Shadows of Mordor.
Yes.
As previously reported by Law and Crime, authorities in Daytona Beach,
Daytona,
Florida, responded to an emergency call at about 1:46 a.m. on July 1st, 2023, regarding a fire at a home in the 600 block of Clark Street.
We got problems with Clark Streets out here too.
Once there, firefighters found a man lying on the floor in a second-story bed in a second-story bedroom of the home. The victim appeared to have suffered blunt force trauma to the back of his head and multiple stab wounds. Police responded to the scene and recovered a bloody knife near the victim's body and 2 cell phones. I got 2 cell phones, one for my heart, one for the plug.
And does any of them have blood on it?
Nope.
Yeah, there you go.
Blood spatter was also located on the walls. Police say that one of the phones belonged to Max, who was not there when firefighters arrived. No, when I scrolled down, I lost my place.
That happens to me a lot too.
Police pulled out a bulletin stating that Max was a person of interest in pulling into the investigation.
Oh, pull it right in.
At about 3:30 a.m., a detective spotted a shoeless Max at a restaurant in Holly Hill. God damn it.
Huh?
Yeah, I know.
I feel like you were right the first time.
No, two L's is Holly.
I was just talking shit.
Yeah, but I'm just stating a fact.
You're right.
When he made contact, she dropped a knife and a hammer in his presence. The detective
Sounded like she needed some vampire tea bags.
The detective noted that Max appeared to have blood on her leg and on her ripped shirt. Now say it.
Yep. Definitely needed those vampire tea bags.
There you go. Your timing was just a little bit off.
Yeah, it was ahead of schedule.
Yeah, you just need to suck on another one of them tea bags and you'll be just fine.
The bloodier the better, baby.
No, I think you need to lay off on the bloodier. Oh. Yeah, I think you need low fat tea bag.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, we'll see what happens.
When asked where she lived, Max dissembled for a bit before claiming that she had been living on the streets for the last 4 years.
But was it for a basic bit?
She was then shown a photo of Sarasoli and denied knowing the victim.
Who the hell's that bitch? I don't know that bitch.
When pressed
Don't be ridiculous
about whether she knew him, she conceded that she did live with him for a little while, but claimed
that son of a bitch, yeah, I remember
she only
him.
seen him a handful of times.
Well, his penis was right in the palm of
And
my
denied
hand.
seeing him at all on the day he was killed.
I don't remember killing that guy.
She then changed her story again, saying she was not homeless and currently lived in the residence with the victim and was there earlier in the day.
That guy tried to kill me.
Oh, really? No more sucking dick?
I don't know her life story, bro.
No. Well, you seem to know it pretty well a second ago. Okay. All right. All right. In her post Miranda interview, Max claimed she never been in the victim's room, but would sometimes go to the second floor of the home to feed her spiders. Why would they be on the second floor? Okay.
They're spiders, bro. They get around.
Max initially denied having a knife and hammer on her when spotted by police before confessing to possessing the items. When asked about the fire, police said Max became agitated and asked for an attorney. Well, smooth move. Should have did that earlier.
Yeah.
A short time later, police told Max they had a warrant and would take a sample of her DNA. Max then requested a Diet Mountain Dew, which was provided. Before gathering of the DNA, actually, I know what they were trying to do there. They were going to try
Collect DNA.
Yep, right off that motherfucking poop can.
Hell yeah.
Max began to procrastinate while drinking the soft drink. Then, when a detective attempted to grab the can of soda from Max's hands, a probable cause affidavit stated. Max began to resist and began pouring the can of soda all over her body and hair and pulling away from officers in attempts to interfere with the possible evidence on Max's body. Max then began pulling and kicking officers while trying to secure Max in the vehicle. Due to Max's actions, she was charged with tampering with evidence and resisting arrest with violence.
My problem with this is you already drank from the can. You're dumping the pop all over yourself when that's not what they need anyways. They got your saliva. All they got to do is swab your cheek, and all that pouring shit on the external part of your body doesn't mean a goddamn thing. They're going to be like, yep, that's you.
I mean, they pull a fucking hair out of her fucking head right from the fucking root. That fucking root is going to contain DNA, and then
Even
over.
with Mountain Dew on it, yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter either fucking way you go.
All right, so detectives said the DNA from blood on the knife found next to the victim matched the sample taken from Max.
Hey, no shit.
No kidding. I could have swore there was more to this.
It did seem like there was going to be more.
There was supposed to be because there was something about post hearing or something like that.
But yeah, no, I mean, her just dumping Mountain Dew on herself doesn't do a fucking thing to prove that you're not that person. I'm just,
Yeah, it's really.
She did not get what DNA was. That's for damn sure.
I mean, we could go into the sentencing hearing, but it's not that serious.
Yeah, I just want to know how much did she actually get any time?
She's facing 35 to 75 years.
Oh yeah, but she's still awaiting trial, correct?
No, she's already been sentenced.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, the sentencing hearing is right there.
Yeah, I just wanted to know how much time she actually got. 35
to 75 years.
That says facing. That doesn't mean she actually got that.
All right. Let's see. Volusia Circuit Court judge lay our case on Thursday, ordering Nicole Max to serve a sentence of 35 years. And yes. 35 to 75 years. I mean, yeah.
My bad, bro.
I mean, you know what? I don't.
Call me now for your free reading.
Yeah, I'm about to disable that. Get that fucking shite out of here. Oh shit. All right, well, that's a podcast. That's our fucking let's see, 3 1/4, damn near 3.5 podcasts we recorded in one fucking goddamn day.
Yes.
And check out
Been
my
a long
heart.
day.
Check out my heart monitor. Yeah.
Robo Douche.
Yeah. Check out my titty. Because, there's my nipple right there.
We got a nip slip.
Yeah, harder than a motherfucker too. Don't ask me why. I always got one hard nipple for some fucking goddamn reason. I don't understand why.
Oh, man.
All right, so that's a podcast.
Guys, is that a thing for you guys? Does every guy always have one hard nipple? Please let us know at yourstories, dpoyd@gmail.com.
All right, so that's going to be an episode. This is the dumbest podcast on your desk. I am Andy McDoucheson.
I'm Clayton Keg.
You can catch us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast, Podcast Index, Listen Notes, Pandora, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, iHeartRadio. No, actually, if it was radio, it'd be Radier.
Yeah, radio.
Yeah, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Audible, and
Sirius
SiriusXM
XM
Radio.
Radio.
You can email us at yourstoriesdpoid@gmail.com. You can email the keg at
Tap the Keg Podcast at gmail.com. You can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/the dumbest podcast on your desk.
videos coming soon.
You
Yes,
can
I mean,
find us on
not coming on those videos, but we will be coming. Shit. Videos coming soon. I was about to say, we will be coming on video soon. It's like, I can't say that. That's literally what I was trying not to say.
unless we have to make a whole new tier, we can make that happen.
No, we can't. No, actually, he can. The keg can.
Man, you know how much mayonnaise I got to make every day at work, bro?
The keggy man can. All right, we out.
Later.